Ted Nugent, the best of Ted Nugent Great Gonzos. That album is on deck tonight. A Life Revisited, a musical journey with your host, myself, Marqua. The premise of the show is, of course, to introduce you to or reintroduce you to great music in my opinion. And of course, your homework is to go to YouTube and dial up the album. Number one, there's a reason I picked that album, and number two, songs on that album that I'm not even going to mention. But that's your homework. You'll thank me. I of course am here with my producer Billy and his girlfriend Darla. They are on their quest to go to every state in the union in alphabetical order to find out what favorite foods are in each state. They are in Maine. Maine, that's way up there. And of course, and this is of no surprise, of course I have the wrong sheet. They're at the Clam Shack in Kennebunk. And they are having, surprise, surprise, a lobster roll. Served cold with mayo and drawn butter. I have no idea what drawn butter is. I have an idea. It's melted butter in a dish, and there's probably some other stuff in there. I'll find out later. Okay, so where are we at here? In the ever-evolving Beer Can Collection series, today we have Point Beer. Point me the way to the next whiskey bar. That's the Doors. Sorry. It's the only thing I could think of off the cuff. We are definitely off the cuff. Oh, what else do we got here? Stereo lights. New stereo lights. I had the other stereo lights on a few too many times, maybe, so I got some other ones. So there's the new stereo lights. And just because Ted, the Motor City Madman, is on deck tonight, and because I want to throw this thing out, I forgot why I had it. Instead of an air guitar, I've got a paper guitar. Air guitar, paper guitar. It's absolutely ridiculous. Now that prop can go in the garbage. Okay, let's get to Ted. Terrible Ted, as he's known, because he does what he wants to. Terrible Ted. So I mean, there's songs on this album. You know, Catscratchfever, dun dun dun, Wango Tango, dun 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 dun, Wango Tango. You know, and I've got you in the stranglehold, baby. So those are the three songs you should definitely check out. And then my fourth one I'm going to go with, it's a particular favorite of mine. It's called The Great White Buffalo. And I believe it was written by the Amboy Dukes when they were Ted Nugent and the Amboy Dukes. So I got to give them some credit also. But here it goes. You ready? Put your placards down. I'm not going to mention them anymore. Boys, I said above the canyon wall, strong eyes did glow, it was the leader of the land, baby, oh my God, the great white buffalo, look out, strain the vocal cords there on the looking out, but we're looking out. So anyway, that is your homework for tonight. I'm going to do, now here's the story. Me and my friend Tom used to go see Ted Nugent Bad Company every summer. They'd come around on tour every summer, Poplar Creek. Good concert, I love Poplar Creek. Why they took that down, I have no idea. Money. Corporate money. And so they'd come around and Ted Nugent, you know, he'd be out there wearing animal pelts, bow and arrow, all sorts of crazy things, and you know, he plays a mean guitar, and it was a great show. In fact, Billy, Darla, he probably goes up to Maine and hunts lobster with a bow and arrow. That's all I'm going to say. You know he's outspoken, but he is a fantastic. He is fantastic to watch, and I think he was going to go on tour before the whole pandemic thing. So, but he's always out there on tour. He's crazy. Good for him. So that is this show. Next one will be Bad Company, which I'm going to do within the next few days due to the fact that I didn't want to run too long on these videos. Same thing I did last week with the Knack, the Kings, and then I did Meatloaf separate. So, anyway, on behalf of myself, or on behalf of my producer Billy, his girlfriend Darla, this is Marqua hosting Life Revisited, a musical journey. How now, brown cow? How now, brown cow? And I hear you clucking, big chicken. And scene. And of course, if you need me, I will be in a van down by the river. We'll see you next time for Bad Company.